back to the Rocket Coaches Corner presented by Rose Hill General and Cosmetic Dentistry. Today I have Coach Eshelman of the wrestling team. Thank you for being here with us.
My pleasure.
Just finished up the big wrestling tournament that takes place here every year. Wrestlers come from all over the place to come wrestle. How do you feel like you guys performed in that wrestling tournament?
Well, we kind of had a rough weekend. We did really well last year at it and broke into the top 10, and this year that didn't quite happen. We lost some matches we didn't want to, and the good news is we've already this week been learning from those matches and correcting some mistakes, and so we kind of rather have those tough losses now than at regionals or state, which is coming up soon. But we did have 3 medalists, and we're very happy for them. Although we definitely wanted a little bit more out of this weekend.
Right. I apologize now if pajamas on. It's PJ Day here. But also, how do you guys feel like not just in the tournament but up to this season you guys performed?
Well, it's been a good season. We've been in the rankings. We've been kind of in and out of the top 10, and that's always kind of been our goal, was to finish in the top 10 at the end of the season. So I've always felt we could do better, and we still have our best performances ahead of us. And I still feel that way. I still feel that if we can all come together and reach our potential here at regionals and state, that we can end the season the way we want to. Having said that, we're going after a second straight league championship this Thursday, tomorrow night, and so we have high hopes for that. But I guess I think and it's good, we have a mentality that we just always want more, and as such, we know we got to keep working to reach our goals.
Right. And speaking about keep working to reach our goals, who are some guys who you felt like unknowingly kind of come onto the scene, maybe surprised you guys with their wrestling this year?
Yeah, sure. We've had a transfer student come in named Cole Doherty, and he's doing really well. We got the rust off of him here at the beginning of the semester, and he actually took third at the Rose Hill tournament, which is a great accomplishment. Clayton Epley is another kid that just started wrestling as a freshman, and it took him a while to get his first win even on junior varsity, but he's kept with it and worked hard, and he placed at the Rose Hill tournament. He took, I believe, 4th this past weekend. So we're really pleased with what Clayton's doing. So those are a couple guys that have kind of come on recently. Peyton Besco is another kid that he had a rough bracket, tough bracket, and he had to wrestle one of the top ranked guys in the state Saturday morning, which typically doesn't happen at that point in time in the tournament. But Peyton's had a great January. He's only lost 2 or 3 matches the entire month, and he's a sophomore, so his best days are ahead of him, but we're hoping we can get him to state this year as well.
That's awesome. And how have some of your guys, after talking about some surprises, transfers coming in, young guys, how have some of your leaders like David Leck, Grant Shear, Kyle Sackett, and maybe even some I'm missing, how have they performed, upperclassmen?
You bet. Those are the 3 guys who have been ranked since day one. They've went anywhere from 6th in the ranking to number 1 in the rankings and back and forth, and they're definitely our 3 most credentialed wrestlers, returning state medalists. Kyle has had a difficult go here as he's injured right now, and he's been down. He's been not feeling good about that, and none of us feel good about that. And we're hoping to get him back any day though, and hopefully we'll have him ready to go for regionals and state. But that's been a concern that was kind of unexpected. But if Kyle's able to get back, he should be a person that can make it to the state finals this year, and that's something we've always planned on. David and Grant have had great seasons. They both took some losses this weekend, but we're working real hard already on correcting some of the mistakes we made, and we're definitely thinking that all 3 of them can place at top at state, and maybe even all 3 of them can be in the state finals, and if so, that would just be a great state tournament for us.
Yeah, right. And then, like I said, I've been to a couple this year, and just watching you guys wrestle, I saw Michael Diaz said it too. Watching you guys wrestle, seems like you guys have just a great chemistry, and everybody is so excited. What has that been like this year?
Well, I hope that's the case.
Right.
As a coach, you never quite know if the chemistry's like you wanted, or if you could do better, or you're always questioning yourself and making sure you got the right environment in the room. But it seems like we get along pretty good, and we have common goals, and I do think that we can come together even more, and I do think we can work even harder. But it's been a joy to coach this team the last couple of years, especially, and it seems like we have kind of gelled and came together for a common purpose, and that's been definitely one of the positives of this experience.
Right. And I will say personally, I've been to a couple and just watching, some of the wrestlers, as hype as they get, and it, kind of drives everybody else in the crowd to get so excited. So it's actually a lot of fun go to them, and I encourage you if you haven't. And then lastly, yes, sir. And then lastly, how do you want to? What are your goals going into postseason and ending the season? You know, winter sports are kind of coming down to an end. So, what are your goals going into the end of the regular season and the postseason?
You bet. I mean, we say it every year, but it seems like the season goes by fast.
Right.
But wrestling is, even though it's a long season, it is a week or two shorter than basketball. So basketball's still got a little bit of time left, but for wrestling, we have our final JV competitions this weekend, and then regionals the next week, and state the week after that. So it's all coming together pretty quick. We go out to Pratt for regionals this year, and which typically we stay more in southeast Kansas for our regionals, so it's going to be kind of a new experience for us. But we got high hopes. We're hoping to get 5, 6, 7, 8 wrestlers to the state tournament, and which would be great for us. Once there, again, the goal is to get as many medals as we can, but certainly the team goal has always been to finish in the top 10, which is something we haven't done for quite some time. So we're looking at that as a possibility. And just see how it goes here, how it wraps up.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach Eshelman, for joining us. This has been the Rocket Coaches Corner presented by Rose Hill General and Cosmetic Dentistry. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Have you ever had the need for teeth whitening? Rose Hill General and Cosmetic Dentistry is the place to go. Chipped a tooth, they can take care of it. They have been in the Wichita community for over 40 years. Dr. Troilo has 39 years of experience in dentistry. Amazing, caring, helpful, and communicative, says one valued customer. Very nice people and good at what they do. Been coming here since I was in school. The office hours include Monday at 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Tuesday 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Wednesday 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., Thursday 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and Friday 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.